Peter Gilham also has a key role before kick-off. He's the matchday announcer, the man with the silken tones who puts the crowd in the mood.
I suppose my main job on the match day is obviously the PR. I go out on the pitch with a microphone and sort of try and form a link between the supporters here on the terraces and the seats and the team and the football club and telling them what they do. I think it's important to be on the pitch rather than a voice on a microphone at the back of the stand that people don't know. I think, as I said, I've been around enough years now that people know me, but I think it's important that they can put a face to the voice. You know, I take the slings and arrows and have a bit of fun with the supporters and fall over in banana skins, things like that, but I don't mind. It's all part and parcel of it. But that's my main, on a match day, that's my main duty. On the press side, we have a press officer, on a match day press officer, who would do my sort of duties that I might do during the week and would look after the press. But it's really, it's what's happening out in the field, and I try and entertain in my own sweet way and try and get people involved with what's happening, because whilst they're here for the 90 minutes football, there's a lot of other things besides, and it's really getting the information over to them. Peter
wears many hats. He also edits the match programme and handles the press and media.
I get here about 9 o'clock in the morning. A lot of preparation with regards to the publicity and press side to make sure that all the passes being applied for are in place. And then we organise the programmes. I'm responsible for the matchday programmes as well. So it's a case, obviously, during the week I've been putting that together, editing the programme, make sure everything's in place, organising it with the printers, accept delivery of that and make sure that the programmes are then dispensed in different areas of the ground. So that's the programme out of the way, and then really it's helping the sales and marketing team as well, because I try and do a little bit of PR there, sort of welcome the guests in two stripes, as I say, along with Sam and Mike in sales and marketing. And I think that's important, you know, in fairness sake. I've got to know a lot of people over the years, and therefore it's just nice to welcome them into Griffin Park. If they've come in a different, you know, a lot of the time they might stay in the terraces and sit in the seats, and once in a while they come into our corporate area, hospitality area, so I'd like to welcome them there and talk a bit of football before the game, before I go out and do my stint on the pitch. We'll send them a complimentary copy.
Complimentary copy, yeah.
I'm sure
There's a lot more to producing the match programme than there appears. What photos to use, for instance?
We just get the okay from the keeper first, shall we, just in case he's not too happy about it. I think we've got a quality publication now. It does take a lot of time, I've got some good contributors to the programme, about 5 or 6 people who've been helping me for the last few years. Without them, the programme would be impossible. But they give their time freely, they write some excellent articles, and it's really a case of pulling that together, trying to come up with different ideas for editorials, ideas for design, layout, pictures. You know, it's a lot of work goes into it, but again, at the end of the day, it's when I see the product, I have to say, you know, I say it myself, I'm very pleased with it. And this season, there've been a nice response from the supporters as well. So it's very easy probably to say, look, we've got a game on a Saturday, and therefore when you pick up the programme on a Tuesday, we can say this programme went to print before Saturday's game. I don't think supporters want that, not in this day and age, and it's important that if we've got pictures on Saturday's game, that goes into Tuesday's game, that we get any information which changed on Saturday, league tables, anything needs to be in Tuesday's programme. Tuesday's programme needs to be up to date. It doesn't want to be Friday's news, it needs to be effectively Saturday's news and Monday's news, and it does entail working overnight. I've done that in the past and no doubt do it in the future. But it's important that the programme on a Tuesday, probably people don't appreciate it, I don't know. But I know at the end of the day, when that programme is ready and available on a Tuesday, it's the right programme.
As a committed Brentford fan, Peter is delighted with the club's progress under Ron Nodes, and he's confident the team can win promotion again this season.
I feel we were ready. The way the team was put together in the 3rd division for the Championship, it was built with the 2nd division in mind as well. You know, it wasn't a case of building a team to get us up in the 3rd and now start again in the 2nd. I felt it was built to take us through the 2nd and into the 1st. And what I've seen of the football back in last season and this season, then I have no doubt whatsoever that we go straight through the 1st division.
But can the Bees go higher than Division 1? What's his dream for the club?
I'm actually in the middle of a dream at the moment, I think, at Brentford Football Club, without, you know, being a silly line, but I am. I think the football I'm appreciating and watching at the moment is the whole period, and what's happening at the moment is the best I've ever experienced in 40 odd years of supporting the club. So I'm in the middle of that dream.